What's going on YouTube? It's me back from another video. So if you read the title in today's video, you know this is why I quit Modern Warfare. So I'm gonna go in depth on why I did it and some things that could be improved on. But before we do that, let me know if the mic sounds better. I finally messed with some settings so it should sound a little better and deeper, which personally I enjoy. If you don't, let me know in the comments because I want to know if this mic quality is good, if I can improve on anything, is there anything wrong that I didn't hear. So let me know in the comments so I know and I can fix it in the future, okay? But anyways, on to the video. So if you don't know, by now, I have quit Modern Warfare, and I actually quit this game quite a while ago. I just had more videos ready, so this is why this video is getting pushed out until early January of 2020. But basically, the last time I played Modern Warfare is the gameplay you're watching now, because I played this gameplay, hated playing the game, then deleted the game. So that's the last time I ever played it. And to this, there's several reasons why I quit Modern Warfare, and a lot of them are easy things that the devs can fix, but you know, they won't because that's just how they are. So yeah, so some big things that made me quit personally is OP guns, skill-based matchmaking, maps, and spawns, which gun-wise, it's really just a small amount of guns that are overpowered that, you know, I get over this, but I can't with this since I don't want to use the same gun constantly, so I don't want to use the M4 24/7 to actually enjoy myself, but it is what it is. I mean, it's easy, just tune the weapon balancing better and it'll be fine. And no, do not tell me just to adapt, because I'm not going to adapt, okay? If I really wanted to, because I like the game that much, I would, but I don't like that game that much to adapt to all the new shit, okay? But other from that, skill-based matchmaking, which, if you don't know, it's basically, here's your skill, we're gonna matchmake you with other people based on your same skill, and you know, it's pretty self-explanatory, skill-based matchmaking. And I know almost every game has a hidden SBMM, just the thing with this one is that it's really cranked up, and basically it's either a camper lobby or a sweat lobby, which sucks. It's A and B, there's no in-between, just one of the two, which I hate. And you know, I see people that do hidden SBMMs pretty well in casuals, like Rainbow Six Siege, which is casual or quick play, whatever the hell they changed it to, but that one's pretty good. Every now and then, you'll get in a pretty good ranking lobby with some people that are really good and that'll just shit on you, but most of the time, it's pretty casual play. And if you want to do real skill-based matchmaking, you go to rank. That's the whole point of it, okay? And the problem with this is that it's in casual versus what it should be in, which is ranked. And, you know, it just ruins the game for me since I want to play a casual match. I don't want to play up against sweats. If I want to play up against sweats, I would go play ranked, but it's Call of Duty, and God forbid that any Call of Duty launches with a ranked play. I mean, Black Ops 4 didn't get League play until like 4 months after release, so if they do that and they tone it down, it's such an easy fix that they could do. They're just not doing it. So yeah, and other from that, I've constantly talked about maps in this game for a while now, and needless to say, the problem with most of these maps is that they're awful for COD. I mean, they're not awful maps in general, just for the COD playstyle, they're bad. And they're huge, and it promotes camping, which, again, kind of ruins the game, because I don't want to camp the entire game. So yeah, and there's really only like 3 to 5 good maps in the game, which you might be saying like, hey, that's quite a lot, but there's like 12 maps in the game, and 3 to 5 of them being good, and never getting those 3 to 5, it's not a good thing. So, you know, it's just annoying since you always get these bad maps, and there's no map selection, which also sucks, so you can't vote on the good maps. You're just forced to go into whatever map, because Infinity Ward swears it's better, but it's not, first off. Infinity Ward is not better, I'm sorry. But, you know, it's just annoying. Then, one thing that also makes me mad is that they bring back these fun old maps like Crash, Shipment, and others, and they ruin them. They make them way too much of a safe space, which sucks, because just bring back the old map and remaster it. Don't alter it to make it a safe space. It's just, I don't know why they do it. They turned Crash, which used to be such a fun map for me, to something that's almost unplayable, and I hate it every time I play it. And they even brought Crash 24/7, which no one wanted, and they bullied Infinity Ward to the point where they brought back Shoot House, which is the only decent sized map to actually like go around running, since that's what everyone does, but it's very close quarters, so you're gonna get shotgun a lot of the times, and still that map has a lot of camping. So yeah, it's just a big mess. But besides those, some other reasons why I'm also quitting this game for, you know, a while this has been going on is because of the devs. Okay, so don't get me wrong, there's some fantastic devs on this team, but how they just do all of this and all of the decisions they make, it's just, why? So, you know, they're always silent now, which sucks. They never talk with the community, and they lie about half the stuff they do, which is super annoying, because, you know, to have a thriving game, you kind of have to talk with the community and get feedback, versus doing the silent game, being like, ooh, no, I want to do it my way. It just doesn't work, and it's showing. Then other from that, they advertise one thing, and they'll give you something else, which, you know, the big thing I use is a season 1 drop. How they said it made it sound like it's all dropping at once, which should have been the way it came, versus what they did where they're like, okay, we're gonna spread out a couple weeks, which, why? And I know it says in white text all the way at the bottom, small, that they're doing that, but it's obviously made for YouTube. It's false advertising, okay? That's what they're doing, but they can't be charged on it because it's there. It's just, you can't see it well. It's just, it's pretty common everywhere, but, you know, yeah, so it's just a whole mess with Infinity Ward. But it also doesn't help that some of the game is broken and clearly unfinished, and, you know, the fact that I keep having problems with the full game, and it's just the full game doesn't work. And don't give me crap on my PC, because on the beta everything worked pristine, and the beta was one of the most fun CODs I've played in a while. Okay, I don't know how we went from the beta to the full game, but oh my god, when I get flashbacks of the beta, oh, it's great. But this, oof. And it also doesn't help that this game is 128 gigabytes. Did you hear that? It's 128 gigabytes, not megabytes, gigabytes. If you have a 500 gigabyte hard drive or SSD, that's almost half of it right there. I mean, it's more like a quarter, but still, it's a pretty good chunk versus most games, which are like 75, 60, 45, okay? Not 128, and still, there's not nearly enough content to be 128 gigabytes for this. So I could probably put all my other games together and it still wouldn't add up to 128 gigabytes. So that's really a big problem for me too on why I deleted this game, because it's 128 gigabytes. Why would I keep that game for a game I don't play when I could add 3 more games for that amount of storage? It's just, I don't know why. It's just annoying. So yeah, but other from that, only other thing are the spawns are horrendous in this game. You can be spawned in the air, away from the map, away from the objective. It's just, spawns are horrific in this game. Sometimes you'll be spawned right in front of enemies. So needless to say, the 4 big points is spawning is awful, maps are awful, gun balancing is awful, skill-based matchmaking, jeez, is awful. So yeah, Modern Warfare just was not the game I was hoping for, which sucks since, again, the beta was next to perfect, and I thought I would have a lot of fun on it, since that's what I did. I had a lot of fun on the beta, but, you know, from the very beginning, and I mean the very beginning, when the servers were down, I never really had fun on this game, which sucks, because even with Black Ops 4, it was not a perfect game, but I still had fun with it. And, you know, with that, I think it's time to quit Modern Warfare. So yeah, that's been it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, YouTube. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Boys, time has come. Sorry, game. Should have just been better. Gone, but not forgotten. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But, you know what this means now? Boink. If I can find it. Boink. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.